When you will create the loft by using two or more profile, at the time how many segment is available in each profile, that is important. Because if I consider this profile, there are 4 segment here, but if I consider this profile, you can see 1 2 3 segment here. So in this case, if I try to make a loft, if I select this profile and this profile, the problem is I need the 4 point, but here SolidWorks can get fast 1 2 3 point, but for this fourth point it will take this fourth point arbitrarily, so I can't control this point. So how do I control this point? If you want to control this point, there are 2 ways. First I will show in the first way. First way is, if I go inside this case, I can split this case. If I right click on this case entities, then you can get this split entity. I can split in anywhere to my desired location. If I put here, and for better precision I can put the dimension and fix this point. Now if I apply the loft again, you can see SolidWorks is taking this point, my customized point. So by this way you can take control from the SolidWorks, because if SolidWorks can get any additional point, it will take any arbitrary point. So in that case you may not have good control on the loft. This is the one way, and I will show you another way. First I will select 2 profile. After selecting 2 profile, you can see I can see only one connector here. If I right click and show all connector, I can see all the connector. This is the connector SolidWorks is calculating. So 1 2 3, this 3 point is okay. For this 4th connector, if I want, I can change by this way. That means I do not need to create that split entity. But the problem is, if you want the precision, then in this case you cannot do that thing. Suppose if I go from here to here, you can see if I want to put any measurement here or any dimension here, I can put anything here. This is the problem. But if I split the entity, at the time I can put the dimension for that specific point. That is the problem with this connector. And if you think you do not need to control the point, this is okay, this connector is okay, in that case you can also add more connector. If I hover over this edge and right click, then I can add connector, another connector, and with this another connector I can get more control on this loft. So by this 2 way you can get the control of the loft, which has different number of segments for different profile.